What's up, everybody? Matt Gajewski here, back again with the team at Awesemo. And today we are discussing some college football prize picks ahead of December the 30th. We have 4 games up, 4 games down, and we have 4 props for you on prize picks. But before we get started, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when this and all other content goes live. Let's bring you behind the glass, show you everything prize picks has to offer. First thing we're going to do here is talk the morning game. It's North Carolina taking on South Carolina, and we have Ty Chandler projected for 77.5 rushing yards. At first glance, this looks great. North Carolina is a 10-point favorite over South Carolina. Matchup certainly doesn't scare you on the ground, and it's a spot where North Carolina's put up points all year. However, it's a spot also where the Tar Heels have just benched Ty Chandler. He hasn't seen more than 10 carries in 2 straight games. He's been out-carried by British Brooks in their last game, 15-6. Chandler's actually been fairly efficient. It's just he's been outplayed by British Brooks, and there's a chance that DJ Jones also returns to the lineup. DJ Jones is a player who had been working as a change of pace prior to this backfield shift, but he got injured. So I think that's why British Brooks took over ahead of Ty Chandler instead of DJ Jones. Jones just wasn't available. If Jones is active as well, that kind of squeezes Chandler here too. So it's a good matchup, but overall, I think the play towards the under is a little bit safer. But that is going to be the only rushing prop we have here. A little more confidence in the 3 that are coming up next, but Chandler to kick things off. Next one we have is Nick Patty, quarterback for Pittsburgh. This is going to be an over. And basically, we're losing Kenny Pickett, and we're going to a player who we don't know anything about. Nick Patty hasn't played really at all in his career, but we have an offense that we have a lot of faith in. So this Pittsburgh team currently, they are running 80 plays per game and passing the ball 54% of the time. Without any sort of efficiency, Nick Patty should just be able to backdoor his way into at least 200 yards passing. And even conservative projections have him around 250. He would have to be absolutely incompetent not to hit the over here. So that's where we're going to go over Nick Patty, 173.5 passing yards. And we'll close things out with a couple receiving props. First one here is Jackson Anthrop for Purdue taking on Tennessee. 57.5 is an extremely low number. Purdue is losing their top 2 pass catchers for this game. David Bell entered the draft. Milton Wright is injured. That vacates over 200 targets and over 2,000 receiving yards. 2,000 receiving yards in this offense removed. Jackson Anthrop is the next highest receiver. He has 61 targets on the year, 509 yards himself. And when you remove this kind of production from the offense, it's going to affect efficiency in a negative way. But Purdue still passes the ball 61% of the time. They run 75.5 plays per game. Tennessee's very up-tempo on the other side. The number's just too low for Anthrop. Close things out, we have Cedric Tillman for Tennessee, the other side of this game against Purdue. The total's good here. What I will say, Tennessee is a run-based team. They're only passing the ball 42% of the time. So while the offenses are fast on both sides, Tennessee's a team that wants to run. They're near touchdown favorites, which means they should be able to play to their preferred game plan, focusing on the run. And you've Tillman projected way above his season average in terms of yards. Tillman at 91.5 yards. His season average is 77.5. And then you have Velus Jones still playing a key role, Javonte Payton there. All of these players are still intact. So you're not removing anybody from the offense of note. It's just too high of a prop for Tillman. He's projected in the 70s for us. So we'll hit under 91.5 to close things out. Before we leave again, it's Ty Chandler under 77.5, Cedric Tillman under 91.5, Jackson Anthrop over 57.5, and Nick Patty over 173.5. Let me know in the comment section what your favorite props are on prize picks. I am Matt Gajewski on Twitter at Matt_Gajewski. Thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you again.